In the vast expanse of the cosmos, one man's existence unravels into chaos. Meet Commander Bearded, a test pilot for interstellar innovations. Commander Bearded, catapulted into the unknown after a jump drive test gone awry. His survival becomes his sole truth as he navigates an alien expanse, haunted by cryptic signals in a foreign tongue. Are they allies in shadow or adversaries lurking in the darkness? The mystery deepens and urgency amplifies as he tries to decipher this enigma. This is Quantum Threat.
Low health.
I think the helmet was off. Whew. I should put a door in here. Yeah, let's put a door in. Hey guys, how's it going? Bearded here. Welcome back to Quantum Threat. So last episode we had some issues, we did some things, but I wanted to clear a few things up that I've learned. With the trailer that I had, I ground it down just because, you know, I was so fed up with it. But I've gotten some good suggestions from some friends that one of the fixes I could have done was maybe just turn off the wheels. Like they were fighting, even though they were low power, they were still on. So maybe if I do another trailer, we'll fix that. What was the other thing? Oh, the stupid, not the stupid, but the drop containers. I did a stupid. I didn't look in the personal inventory. You know, you can switch between the item inventory or the personal inventory, and I didn't click over to the personal inventory, and I guess that's where all this stuff is kept. So, you know, you live and learn. It's a new thing. I didn't know. I was not thinking it through, so I just didn't click there. I appreciate you guys for letting me know and educating me on this. You know, it's a game. I'm learning. But I think that's everything, right? I'm sure I'll learn some more. But what are we going to do today? I guess I should fill you in. I've been really busy in between episodes. I took the miner out and got a ton of resources. We'll look at that in a second. But then I also moved Kermit over here into this bay, into the production area, set him up with a connector, and I got some room back here for some other stuff. So we did some things on him. I took the bumper blast door blocks off the front wheels to hopefully help with the steering there. Just things that I needed to fix, that I needed to pay attention to. But yeah, we got all this done. Well, at least enclosed, and I'm really happy about that. Yeah, let's go look at our inventory and I'll show you what I did, and then we'll discuss what we're going to do this episode. Welcome. So this is what it looks like, man. I just basically put a roof on it and slapped some walls up. Nothing real fancy or special, but it's at least enclosed, and I feel better about that. It's pretty cool. I put 2 more Gatling guns on the roof up here, and then I switched that Gatling gun out for a cannon, and this one. We put a cannon up here. So the shield area over here, I was told that you can't have the shield covered. It can't be covered. It's got to be open. So I don't know how open is, but I think what we'll do is we'll take the roof off and start there. And if it still needs to be exposed, I'll just put a roof on this and put it on top of the roof. So there's my fix for that. So thanks again for all those comments to help me out with that. We still have to weld it up, and there's a ton there. So at least I didn't get it completely welded and then have to move it again, because that would take forever. I did add this, a do it list, because I keep forgetting the things I need to do. So in between episodes, I got ores, fixed the miner, and closed the production building. I was happy about that. But this time we need to work on the shields. That's going to be a big thing. Bring back the space start and repair. He's been sitting out there for quite some time, and I need to fix him. At least get him back over here so I have him over here instead of just sitting out there. I want to get stuff from the medical station. In order to do that, I probably need to get a large grid ship with a big cargo container. So I think that's going to be our main focus for today, is to get hopefully we got some resources to at least get a good start on it. But to build a large grid ship with a cargo container that can get up into space, get all that stuff, and bring it back down. So, along with the ongoing things of getting more defenses and more ores, that's always going to be a thing. So, there you go. So, do I bring back the space start or start on this? Let's bring back the space start. We're going to bring back the space start first, at least get him over here by the base, and then we'll get started on this large grid interplanetary ship for all the cargo stuff we need. So let's go over to the miner and we'll get him fixed up real quick to pull him over, and then we'll go from there. All right, I did add a little platform so I can get to the cockpit without having to do all kinds of shenanigans over there. One thing I did want to mention too, as I also well, let's just fly up there. Dang it. I put a detector and an antenna on here because I don't have one. This is a miner. We need an ore detector. So we'll get this welded up real quick. Ore detector. I know I put them in production. What am I missing? Am I out of iron already? Dang it. Holy crap. Man, I got a whole crap ton of iron. I'm back down to nothing. Nickel, iron. Alright, well, it's processing. I have cobalt, some magnesium, and it's doing nickel right now. I guess we'll go get some iron. Man, and it's going into nighttime. Ugh. Great. Alright, well, we'll get into the miner. We'll get some iron so we can start building this thing. And then, I guess we'll get busy after that. Reaver aggressor. I think he's going for that commercial freighter. Over on my left screen. Just watch, yeah, because you're 250, 240, and that commercial freighter is gone. Okay, I really hope there's not any attacks. Alright, I think we got, let's see where we're at with our iron. Cargo container is full. Alright, let's go drop this off and back at base. Take all my bits and it's gone. Alright, I'm going to continue to do this. We'll get some more iron and then we'll jump back in and then we'll get the miner fixed up to go get the dart and then we'll start the ship. So I'm going to be working the night away. Whatever. So I've been busy. A couple more reavers came, but they were all focused over there, so I was good enough to just avoid all that. So let's go see where we're at with ores. Actually, I think this big one is where the ores are going. Let's look. I got a little bit of magnesium, a bunch more iron that I'm still working on, and then there's a bunch in here. So nickel and then a little bit of silicon. So hopefully that'll give us a good start. As far as components, I should have quite a bit now. Yeah, we're getting there. Yeah, up to 1,000 steel plates. I got a decent amount. I think that's good. Alright, let's go over here. We'll get the miner set up so we can grab the space dart and at least get them over here somewhere. Should probably think about this. My connector's on the bottom. I kind of want to use this area for something else. Maybe? I know what we can do. Since Kermit's already parked up over there, we'll just put in...
Meteor storm inbound.
Really? So frequent. we'll put a connector over here somewhere, and we'll slap the space dart on here. Maybe right in here. We'll just change you up. I'm hoping that's enough room. And we'll mount him there. That's how we'll do it. And then we can maneuver him around a little bit so we can fix it. Alright, space dart. We're coming for you. That should work. We'll get you welded up. Okay. Let's go get the space dart. Now, what's the best way to get a hold of you? So let's go here. Grab our mag plate. Oh, I didn't complete it. Dang it. Oh, I gotta go get the parts. Yeah, alright. Wasn't quite ready. Oh, we know it works. Alright, now we can go get the space dart. Figure out what we're doing. So I kind of want to tip him up because the connector is back here, right? Do we still have a connector? Yes. I know what we can do. This will be easy. Because I know where I'm going to put him. So let's grab you up front here. Get myself level. I want to grab right there. And I kind of want to match kind of how he's sitting. Ready to lock. We are locked. We have the space dart. And let's go back to base. Whoa, it's a little weird. It's a little weird. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. We got it? We got it. So the idea is instead of trying to turn the ship, I'll get them hooked up on the hinge and then I'll fix it. Are you gonna stay there? Okay.
Neuro-Splash inbound.
Alright, now we should be able to get there and connect. I think we're there. Stabilize. Stabilize. Yes. Locked. Unlocked. Sweetness. We are good to go. Alright. We got the space start back. what we'll do is I'll just make sure we'll turn off our dampeners are off. Okay. We got a lot of repair to do on him, but I want to wait because I want to be able to fix these thrusters that were not working and do all the things. So maybe do that in between. What am I looking at? Weird. Turn everything off. Not turn that off. All right. All that's off. We are locked. We are good. I am happy with that. Space Dart is docked up and ready for repair. And I think what we'll do is we'll dock up the miner and we'll go over to that little pad and we'll start looking at a big ship to get up into the space area for the science station. Okay, let's see here. Let's see what we can do about this. I'm gonna grind these down just so I have some space. A large grid cargo ship is what we want to build. So I think we're gonna need a connector because we're gonna take off from here, right? Let's do that. Connector. Okay, lock you down. And I think what needs to happen is we're gonna go with the same concept as the Space Dart, where I have Atmo thrusters and then kind of help with some hydrogen thrusters, and then once we get to space we'll have ions. Parachutes with canvas, because, you know, that was a thing. So I guess we'll get started, see how far we get. Do it. Oh, this is tall. I need to probably get something I can work with here. So we're gonna try to use the miner. There, little platform. We'll get in the miner. Now I have a working platform ship. One there. And one there. Ooh, that's gonna be big. Oh, this is not going well. Get rid of you and get rid of you. So what if I do 2 there and then maybe ion thrusters in the middle? Let's try that. Okay, here we go. I should have thrust in all directions for ion and upward thrust with Atmo and hydrogen. Hopefully I can lift this up with the Atmos and hydrogen when I get back to the planet, and I just need some maneuvering thrust. But this is getting kind of weird with all the wireframes, so I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna park the miner so we can recharge, and then see if I can't get up here and do some welding to see how much we can do. We can stick a welder here. See what we get. Okay, you ready? We're going here. Toggle block on. Weld the things. Is that it? I think that's it. All right, let's turn you off. And grind you down. Okay. All I did was steel blocks. Oh man. I guess that's what we get. Turn it on. Do it. Do it. Sweet. Welders 7 and 8, please. And go. I think we're out of something. Thruster components? Thruster components. So let's see, let's look here. Thruster components take, oh no, gold and platinum. Oh man. I do not have enough gold. I do not have enough platinum to do this. I take that back. I might have enough platinum, but gold is going to be an issue. And a whole crap ton of iron. Oh man, guys, I think we're going to have to rethink this. Yeah. I don't think large grid is going to be able to be done right now. We are not to that stage. I think what we'll do is we'll rethink this and we'll go switch to small grid. See if we can accomplish the same objective with small grid. This is just not working. I don't have the resources for this yet, so
Meteor storm inbound.
we grind all this down and then we'll restart. I think what I want to do is make a welding rig for this small grid that we're going to do because I'm getting lazy. I don't think I want to build this by hand. So I think we'll do a welding arm. So I will need to probably come out here for my welding stuff, and then this will be my little turntable. So we're going to have to change you up. Rotor. In your face. In order to make this work, we have to set it up with a sensor right there. Sensor. So now I should be able to weld at least 3 blocks out all the way around and then high, pretty high. So yeah, here we go. All right, let me get this welded up. I'm gonna have to probably get rid of you and put a small head on you. We'll weld this up and then we'll start construction on our ship. Here we go again. Okay, so here's the setup. We got 2 welders, 2 pistons. This is going to be our build site here. So I need to weld this up. But in order to make this work, it's going to be a new thing for me because I've only done this maybe one time before. I need to use some build vision action going on here. Sensor. Will show on HUD. And then I need to go in here and make sure that my sensors are show on HUD. So there's my range for my sensor. What I need to do is make sure this sensor just encases the welders. So that when it goes forward, the piston will be moved forward. And then when the sensor senses a subgrid, it'll reverse. And then once it doesn't sense a subgrid, it'll go forward. And what that'll do is it'll keep it from colliding into my subgrid that I build. And then we can just turn it around in circles and it should weld. Pretty nifty. So let's see if we can't get that set up. So top extent, we can bring this back to just about, we'll go there. So that just the tips are shown. That's good. Bottom extent. Bring this all the way in because we won't need that. Right and left. Bring you in. So left. Bring you in so you're just inside the welder range. Right about there, and the same
Meteor
with the
storm
right.
inbound.
Okay. Bring you down. That should be good. And front will bring you all the way up. As far as you can go. So I think what we'll go a little further forward. Because the weld distance on these blocks are pretty far for a large grid, so that should be able to reach. So we'll put the field range right in front of the welders. That was it bottom? No, it was top. Right there. We'll do that. Cool. And then we need to group our welders. So we have those. Welder, welder. And we'll do weld arm welder. Save that. We'll need to find our piston, which is U. So we'll call this weld arm. And velocity, will turn our impulse axis down. (20 kilonewtons). That should be good. Maximum distance is 10, that's fine, and then we'll just control that one normally. Okay, so that's pretty much set. So now my question is, will these welders weld that up? So I think what I'll need is I'll put a control seat back here so we can see what's going on and control all the things. So let's do that. Okay. Probably should add some lights, huh? Because I can't see anything. Lights. Okay, we have a well-lit area. Let's set up our hotbar. In order to do this, I want to control all the things. Welders, 2 pistons, and a rotor. Before I do that, let's go in here. Because I need to find my sensor. Automation sensor, we'll call this weld arm sensor. And we'll set up our actions. So I need a piston, and it should be the horizontal one. So when it's activated, we want to retract. And when it's not activated, we want to extend. Why can't I do that? Okay, so we'll do activated, retract, and then I'll need a timer block. Okay, timer block. Okay, for you, we're gonna call you weld arm timer block. Make you silent, turn you all the way down. That's not going to matter because we want to set up our actions, and we want a piston, and we want the horizontal weld arm piston. And what we want to do, so the sensor will go forward, it'll sense it and retract the piston. So I want to extend the piston, and then if the sensor senses it again, so they'll go back and forth, back and forth. Perfect. That works. So let's get out of here, and if I go to my sensor, look up my sensor, and we'll set up actions. Now I can look up my timer block and say, boom, trigger now. There we go. There's ways. That should work. And then I need to set up my sensor for the right things to sense the subgrids. So we'll go in here, back to our sensor. We've got all that set. We don't we'll turn off our proximity alert because I don't like to hear that. We're going to turn off that. We want to detect just the subgrids on. And that's all fine. Okay. So that should solve that problem. Now I need to weld up this rotor because I need to put it on my hotbar. It won't let me do it if it's not welded up. Alright. Let's get back in here. Now we can set up our hotbar. So we'll start with our welding arm here. So this is our, we'll go on and off for our horizontal piston. Extend, retract. And then we'll do our welders. We should have a group of the welders, and we'll have on off control for the rotor. Should be our only advanced rotor on the grid. There it is. So we'll just have on off for you as well. On off. So our other piston is our vertical piston, and we'll do on off for you. And extend and retract as well. There. Okay, so now my horizontal piston, I should be able to extend if I want to, retract if I want to, or turn it off. So if anything happens. We turn our welders on and off, and our rotor on and off. I'm not going to do that right now because the rotor head's not built yet. But let's just do that. It reached. Retract it, and we'll turn our welders off, and then we can always do up and down. Perfect. All right, let's do some building, and then we'll see if it can work. I think we got it. Now we have to do the hard part, which is figuring out what ship we're gonna build. Yes, I know. All right, let's weld you up. So, in theory, if I do this, it should not collide. So let's turn you back on. Yeah, see how that jumps? It's sensing that subgrid, and it's saying, oh, I don't want to touch it. Oh, I want to touch it. Perfect. Okay, got that far, and I think what I'll do before I weld or lay out any more, we're gonna see if this will weld up and see how far we get, because there's a lot going on here, and before I put the hydrogen thrusters on, we'll have to figure out where we can place them. But I should have ions in all directions, atmos in most directions, cockpit's good, we have H2O2 gen, 2 cargos, and a couple gyros. Cockpit, of course. So let's see how this works, man. This will be cool if it works. All right. Let's start with our rotor. Oh, we're gonna go faster than that. I'm sorry. There we go. All right. We are spinning. Welders are on. And extension arm is on and extend. Let's see what happens. I think we got it. And we'll retract that. We'll do our welders, and we will turn off our rotor right about There. Rotor's off. It's going to keep spinning. We'll give it some brake.
Meteor storm inbound.
So a couple things I want to fix before we do this again. What was I going to do? My rotor. We're going to give you some braking torque. Let's just dial it in. That should be good. Let's turn our sensor back on. Oh, I don't want you to do your thing. Turn it off. Now we can turn it on. So I need to see this. I think we need to move out the sides a little bit. That looks better. Alright, let's see. Oh yeah. Welded everything up. Sweet. I do need to pipe up the H2O2 gen. Looks like we're perfect with the cockpit, but we need to probably put a conveyor in there so we can get stuff. So we'll do that. We'll add some hydrogen and do another weld. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's 6 hydrogen thrusters. Oh, batteries. Batteries. We need to add batteries. I need hydrogen tanks. See? I'm remembering. Okay, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 hydrogen tanks.
Meteor storm inbound.
Should be piped up. And I have 6 thrusters and all the conveyors. I think we'll do another weld. And then I want to add some armor and probably at least 1 Gatling gun. At least. Maybe more. We'll see how it goes. Turn our welders on. Turn our sensor on. Oh, our sensor was on. Turn our pistons and our rotor on. See it go. Ooh, let me do something real quick. Now that we got a cockpit going, jump in here and we'll turn off our dampeners so it doesn't fight. Get out before I get over there. Okay. That's better. Sweet. This is going well, guys. I'm feeling good. I do not want to forget some things like parachutes. And I think what I'll do, so I don't have to manually load them, I'll put them in a conveyor-like system, a Gatling gun, and armor. We can do autocannon. Boom. Yeah, I like it. 1 there, and 1 there. So I'll pipe this in. We'll get armor on it, and then we'll be ready to go. Let me work on this a little bit. I'll get it armored up, shaped out, and then I'll bring you back in and we'll get busy. See you in a bit. Oh, okay, guys. I think I got it done. It's all kind of shaped out. I'm not really psyched about it, but we're gonna weld it up and we're gonna see just how good it is. Because, yeah. How will you know if you do not try? So let's jump in here. Pull up our stuff. Our sensor's on. Our welders are on. And here we go. Extend. Let's watch it. There might be some blocks in the middle that might not have gotten welded. Those guys. There it is. It looks, I guess it's a cargo ship. What else can you say? Ooh, I need to add some more blocks. Right there and right there. Should we try it? See what happens? I do want to go in here and at least name you. Oh, what are we gonna call it? Cargo ship for now. And then if you got a name for me, throw it in the suggestions. We'll name it. It's ugly, in my opinion, but there it is. What should we call it if it flies? Oh, guys, I forgot the batteries. I knew I was forgetting something. Oh, man. Okay. I gotta find a place to put batteries. Dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Well, let me get this fixed up. And I'll put at least 2 batteries here. I'm hoping that's gonna be enough. And then I'll bring it back in. We'll get the hotbar set up and we'll give her a test flight. So, guess I'll be right back again. Okay, I got 4 batteries in, guys. It's not the best layout, but it'll work. It actually kind of adds to the bumpiness of him, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, now I think we're ready. I hope we're ready. I'll fix lights and stuff like that later, but let's see. Are we ready? First we'll turn off. Well, let's see what we get for hydrogen if we turn you on. Nice. We'll turn our hydrogen and our ion thrusters off. And then all we have are atmos. We can hover. We're empty, but we can hover. Ooh. Got good control, so if we have a full load, we got gyros. Dude, I'm kind of happy with this. Let's take you over here. Oh, got another one. Mag plates. Groups, mag plates, switch lock. I think I messed up my connector. How did I mess up my connector? Switch lock. All right.
Meteor storm inbound.
Sweet. I'm gonna get these lights all sorted out. We'll get some ammo in here, and then when it's morning time, we're gonna head up to the med station. And I think it'll be cool, because I really feel like we can get there. Parachutes. Don't forget the parachutes, Bearded. Do not forget the parachutes. Alright, let me line those up, and then we'll be ready to go. Alright, cargo ship built. We're gonna go on a trip, and we'll see how far we get. I'll be right back. I don't have any ammo for you. Autocannon magazine. Oh, is it a small connector? Might have to make a modification before we go. Alright, guys. We were ready. Minor little thing here. No problem. Now it should have ammo. There it is. Okay, cool. Cool, cool, cool. I think we're ready. We have canvas in our chutes. We have ammo in our guns. We are ready to rock and roll, guys. Here we go. We are gonna head to the station. Oh, actually, let me fix this, because I do want to control that. And then I also need to fix my, because I moved it. CS turrets, add the turret. Save it. There. Ready. We're going to see how far we can get on the Atmos, and then we'll switch over to the hydros, and then we'll make it to space. I have full confidence. Full confidence this little guy is going to make it. Are we ready? Let's unlock. And here we go. Oh man, that's as far as I can go. I have hydrogen. My hydrogen is on, right? There we go. I'm glad I got the hydrogen. Sweet. That was easy. We might be able to return safely without the parachutes. There's the station. Let's go. Oh. Goodbye, space pirates. I like you, little ship, already. This is awesome. Why am I sinking? Did I forget downward thrust on my ions? I didn't think I did. I did. I don't have downward thrust on my ions. Alright. It's okay. We'll get inside, we'll park, we can fix that here. Well guys, I think I'm going to call it there for today. We made it back up to the med station with a ship that's got some cargo that we can take stuff back with. So I'm happy about that. I'm going to have to add some downward ion thrust because I guess I just forgot about that. I thought I really handled that, but no biggie. We saw what he could do as far as defending himself. Autocannon and Gatling gun took out those little pirates. I'm happy about that. And so what we'll do next episode is we'll start out by gathering all our stuff and see how we make it back down to the planet. I think with the more resources we get the shield up, we can get a ship that can get us to the next POI, which is on Triton, and we'll see what's going on. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this little build episode, I guess. Not a whole lot of other things that we didn't do a whole lot of other stuff, but you know, it was fun. Yeah, I had fun. I don't know about you. I guess that's going to be it for today. So until next time, take it easy, everybody. Have a good one.